And welcome back to Daystrom Audio. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about what a monoblock is and what it isn't. So this is a monoblock, which means that it is a mono amplifier. You need one amplifier for the left channel and you need one amplifier for the right channel. You also need a preamplifier because you notice that there are no controls on here. There's no volume control, no tone controls, and no input selector. It is strictly a power amplifier, and that's its only purpose, is to drive those speakers. But what if you don't have a preamplifier? Today I'm going to show you how you can enjoy some music without having any of that stuff. Let's start by looking at the amplifier itself. There's only one control on the front panel, and that is the power switch. Taking a look at the back, it's also very simple. You have AC power, audio input, and speaker output. Let's hook up the speakers. So I have my speaker wires, which go to my JBL speakers over there. These are called banana plugs, and these are made to fit the banana jacks that are on the amplifiers. You can pick these up at any audio store. So red goes into the red, black into the black, and then repeat with the other amplifier. Now go ahead and connect up the power. This is your typical run-of-the-mill smartphone. I used to scoff at this as an audio source, but it's gotten much better in recent years. The fidelity that comes out of these things, if you have a good recording, is actually fairly good. And I use it a lot here in my own studio. So what I did is I went down and I got myself a cable. This is a 3.5 millimeter stereo plug, which plugs into the earphone jack. And you see it has two RCA connectors on the ends, left and right. Well, you can't quite make that, so we're going to need a little bit of something else. What I'm going to do is use a RCA extender cable. Here's a tip. Don't buy the audio version of this cable. Buy the video version, because the video version will pass higher frequency audio than the audio version does, and it costs a lot less money. So get yourself an adapter. This is a barrel adapter, like that. Plug this in here. Now you've got a nice long cable for your left channel. I'll plug that in here. Let's do the same thing with the right channel. Now we have nice long extension cables, which means we can put our amplifiers anywhere we want them. They don't have to sit right next to each other. You certainly don't want to stack them up because we want to maintain that ventilation that keeps these cool. Remember, they do have vacuum tubes in them and they do get hot. So let the convective current do its work and take that heat out of these amplifiers. All right, go to your phone and pick some music. I like to use YouTube. And I've chosen Dan Fontaine because he's got some really great music that's kind of like a replica of what was done back in the 1960s. Some really great stuff. Now, take the phone volume, turn it all the way up, and then back it down one click. That should be about right. And go ahead, get those amplifiers warming up, and we'll be right back. All right, the amplifiers are nice and warm. Go ahead and press the start button on YouTube. And you have music. Go ahead and adjust the volume if it's too loud or too soft to whatever you want. So there's a simple way that you can enjoy your music even if you don't have much equipment. All you need is a pair of Econoblocks and a smartphone. Now, in the real world, you're probably going to want to have a preamplifier. You can use one if you have one, but Daystrom Audio is working on a new design right now that will allow you to plug your turntable directly into this box. It'll apply all of the equalization and amplification and filtering that you need with enough drive to directly drive these amplifiers. You don't need a separate preamp for that. You just plug in the turntable and go. So watch out for that in the future. For more information and to see our product line, visit us at www.daystromaudio.com.